Out here at the workbench, and I got me a box in the mail, and it's real heavy for some reason. And yeah, so let's open this up. I'll show y'all what's inside. Get this packing paper out of here, boy. What do we got? I'm gonna go ahead and cover up the specifics, but hey, we got a Do It Molds package. This is the first thing I've ever ordered from Do It Molds, and I got me one of these kits where you got a whole little situation where you get a melting pot for the lead, you get the mold itself, you get some other things, and let's see what we got going on. Here's the star of the show and kind of the centerpiece, the Weedless Midwest Finesse jig mold. So we got 16th ounce, 3/32, 1/8, 5/32, 3/16, 1/4, and let me go ahead and pop this sucker out. So I've never used old lead making stuff before. I've done plastics, but I've never done like jigs and stuff like that when you're pouring lead. There ain't much to it. It looks like you just kind of open her up, lay some hooks down, close it back down, put some lead in the top, and that's how you make your jigs. So, and apparently we got to oil the hinge often, so that's going to be something we end up doing. But that's kind of the main thing we were going for here. We want to make some of these, and obviously you can see what we're going to end up with. So that's that. Next we got the required piece to go along with the mold, and it looks like we got some interesting packing going on, so I'm gonna need to go ahead and grab old scissors. Golly, man, I'll tell you what, if I had to guess, I'd say this thing weighs about 5 pounds. Oh, that's because it does. It's a 5-pound bulk lead ingot. Yeah, man, a big old piece of lead with the Do It little stuff put right on there, embossed it right in the middle there. So that's where that is. So we're gonna need that sucker. Also got a catalog. I'm not gonna go through it right now, but I'll probably sit down at some point and just take a little, browse to see what we got going on. So that's there too. Then we got some hooks that came with it, because you can't have the whole jig without a hook. We got Victory brand hooks. We got size 1 and size 1/0. There's 100 of them. And I think they make them specific to fit this shape. So I guess they got some type of proprietary contract with Victory to make sure that they can use their hooks. I might need to stockpile them up, because if they end up not making them anymore for whatever reason, then I guess my mold doesn't really serve too much of a purpose. So I'm gonna have to look in to see if there's any type of like other hooks that would fit the same mold. Otherwise, Victory better not go out of business anytime soon, because that's gonna be a problem. And then here we go right here. This is the Hot Pot 2, apparently, if you believe what the box says. So this is what we're going to use to actually melt the lead. So y'all probably seen those stand-up pots that a lot of bait makers use, and I think if you're cranking out a certain amount, you're going to need something like that, but I don't feel like I'm going to be running any type of like full-blown production, so I feel like this will probably be sufficient, or otherwise I'll just upgrade at some point. But this comes with the kit, so all this is included. Everything you've seen thus far is a part of the kit itself that I purchased. So these right here did not come with the kit. I had to add these onto the order, but you get the they have the powder coat paints that you use to actually put some color onto the jig heads. So let me open these up and show you what we're working with. We got Protect powder paint, so they got all these different colors that you can get from the store on the Do It Molds website. We got watermelon pepper right here. This next one, this is bruised gill, so kind of an interesting little like purpley thing that's got some other stuff going on. So that's what we got for number 2. Next thing we got candy purple, probably pretty similar to this whole bruised gill situation, but I think once we actually get them on there and fire them up, we'll see the differences, or at least I hope so. Otherwise I just went ahead and doubled up on it for no reason. And then the old standby, man, you always got to have just a standard black, just because, I mean, that's just, what people are putting on jig heads nowadays. So I got the black as a basic, and then just some of the extra colors here. I'll probably end up ordering some more at some point, but I went ahead and just grabbed a variety of 4 to get me started and get some colors on some of these jig heads. So here's a quick look at everything that you get if you end up getting the kit. Of course, I got these extras, so those don't come with the kit, but everything else does. So the melter, the lead, the mold, the catalog, and the hook. So really the only thing I think I need in addition, got the old fire blicky, so you end up setting that up, have it on the workbench here and turn that sucker on, and then you just take some pliers, I guess, and you turn the head of the jig around once you get some powder paints on it. So that's going to be something I got to get familiar with, because the last time I used this sucker I ended up burning some things that I did not mean to, so don't worry about that. But yeah, this is just the overall video, an unboxing if you will. I'm going to figure out and learn how to use this stuff, and show you all that process and kind of what some of the first prototypes I make look like. So you're interested in picking up a new hobby or otherwise a way to spend money, check out Do It Molds. This isn't promoted. They didn't hook me up with no discounts or anything. This is just something I wanted to get into because it looks fun, and yeah, just go ahead and make my own jigs. Might as well. I appreciate y'all watching. Any comments, any feedback, questions, or concerns, y'all know where to leave them. I'll see you on the next one.